today. From NRG Stadium in Houston.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Well, the Broncos offense gets set to go to work, and at the helm in his second season wearing orange and blue, Russell Wilson.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for Williams a week ago, 19 carries, 74 yards and a touchdown.
And he has 12 touchdowns on the ground this season, so you know he's a big part of their offense. They count on him, not only to score the touchdowns, but now they can play action, fake it to him, throw it out to the wide receivers, get it to other players who can also produce.
And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
On third down, Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And the Texans will take over. So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the 2nd overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
They'll run a draw now with Singletary.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Here's Stroud.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense for the Broncos, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
Over the middle, complete. It's Woods. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
2nd down and 3. Stroud will run the option left.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
Back back to throw. Here's Stroud. Schultz hauls in the quick throw.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
And Stroud now to throw.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos.
And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Now it's Wilson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Play action. Stroud now.
Out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. So the decision to throw out that challenge flag, a good one, as they'll get credited with a completion. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Stroud out of the gun here.
Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. So the sack means it's 3rd and goal now from the 10.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Takedown
From 10 yards out.
And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
He's got his tight end. It's Chris Manhertz. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
The Texans offense set to regain possession. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Again on second down, it's Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 33 yards that time. They run here with Singletary. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Devin Singletary, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the gun, it's Wilson. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And quickly they get to the line.
On 1st down, here's Stroud. Got his man, Dell.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
The throwing again is Stroud.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because they still have some tough games to come. And keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Stroud. Another one caught by Collins. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Final play of the half, Stroud.
Flush to his right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. So we've come upon
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Now here's Stroud on third down.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Trap 60, trap 60.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And he is going to have a Texans first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed the convert on 4th and long. Stroud completes this out wide.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he is going to have a Texans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
A handoff here to Ogunbowale. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes at that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Here's Ogunbowale. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
On the draw, here's Stroud.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Stroud looking to throw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Take Dell
with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Following the fumble recovery, Stroud on the move to his left.
Taking a shot for Dell here, and that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action.
Forced out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll get this down only to the 18.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. The Texans on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Stroud off the play fake.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz from 10 yards out.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it is 42-0. That time a 6-play drive.
And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
A pass there complete to Sutton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Here's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Wilson. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Wilson will throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get it. For 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Lutz good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Let's spotlight Devin Singletary as this offense comes back out.
He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
49's the mic. Watch 49. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing now, Keenum.
And he'll get this underneath to Singletary.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
That's trash. 49, guys. Mike.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Keenum now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Flushed out right.
Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They fake the handoff. Now Keenum. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Ogunbowale elects to not bring it out.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Taking a shot for Dell here.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And one of the whistles for a timeout.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Keenum wants to throw it. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Keenum. And this one is incomplete. Charles,